a little bit. We turned it so that way my phone's up and down. Hopefully we get a little bit more viewers instead of just one. And we'll show you what I'm doing. Let me get my camera set up. Sorry, should have been more prepared. Alright, let me flip you over. Alright, so I am right now cutting out corners. I don't know if you can see that very well. There we go. Alright. So just cutting out corners. And that one's done. On today's docket, I'm going to finish cutting out corners, and then I have, after that, I have some bending to do, bending up all these pieces, and then I will put them together. And hopefully that will be done in time, and we will see how long that takes. All right. All right, let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Following my lines, following my lines. Lots of snips, lots of snips. This one's a plus, so we got to cut out the notch just so they fit together a little better. And these lines are for our joiner strips. Let me find. You got the adjustable straws down there?
Got one.
Oh, there they are. These lines are for our joiner strips. This is where we place them to, so like the pieces, let's pretend that this is a piece and this is a piece. So one of them is a little bit bigger and goes over top, and then this one will have a joiner strip like this. So that way that it sandwiches together, holding it tight. I'll show you guys in a little bit once we get a little bit farther, but that's basically the gist of it. Got another plus here. It's hard to see the stride, so just kind of like to add a little bit to it. Right. Of course, got my daily monster here. We got a peachy keen today. It's one of my favorite flavors, I would say. I don't know why I grabbed these snips. Sometimes you think, it's so funny. You'll be cutting, you think you need your reds, then you go for your greens. Then it's not the greens, so it's not the greens or the reds. You go back to your reds, It works perfectly. It doesn't make any sense, but we've been trying to think of a way to do a short that way, but can't really, we gotta think a little bit more on the whole thing of that. We do have a short coming out tonight. I gotta say, I did some editing on it. I feel like it's a really good idea. I really hope that if you guys would like, subscribe, and you guys can see what I'm talking about later tonight around 5 p.m. Alrighty. This one's already partially cut out for us. I believe Nate was in the middle of cutting this out. Oh, good one. That was a good one. All right, let's see if I can get you guys a little closer to the action. That look a little better to you guys? All right. How about that? There we go. That just feels not good. So usually there's another guy with me that we banter on back and forth and all that jazz, but him and Boss Man, they went on a vacation, so they're brothers. So they're on like a kind of family vacation a little bit. So he will not be in this video, but we might see Bruce in a little bit. Some of these pieces these short ones I can bend up by myself, but the longer ones I'm going to need some help just being able to view the dots from so far away. So you guys might be able to see Bruce coming up here pretty soon. All right, so I like to work my way down, and then I turn it to the next hand and cut my way back up. That's what I usually like to do. And then I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but there are a few of them here that Nate already scribed out with a knife. Scribed them out as he was dotting it. That way they're a little bit easier to get out, because being in between two parallel lines, it's really hard to get your snips all the way in there. So he scribes them. I'll show you. You can kind of just bend it, and it comes right out. Switch hands, work my way back. As well. Here we go. Back on up. I usually save my curved ones for last, that's why I don't have to keep switching utensils. Get that extra out of the way. Okay, we got it. Another curve, I believe. Just a baby one, I think. Yeah, I think that's a curved one, looks like. Trying to look at the next side, the other side. You can kind of see a little better when it's not all cut out like that. Easy as pie. There we go.
Do you have any scrap metal?
Scrap metal, there's that right there, I think for you.
That's it?
Scrap metal is in this same color, scrap metal?
Yeah, and I only need 4 by 3 3/4.
Inches?
Yep.
I think you're using this for your needle. All that's accounted for. I don't think there's any extra over here. So, I think that's all that there is those 2 pieces over there. Yeah, and he doesn't want us cutting down anymore because this is the first pattern out of 4 patterns that we have to do, or profiles, I mean. So he didn't want us cutting down any extra. Boy. Get some of that junk out of here. Get a good cut in there. So what I'm doing is I keep my hand underneath the side, and then that way I can kind of just like butt it up and get a more accurate cut quicker. Oop. Accuracy, and completely missed the whole line, so that's just nice. Stupid. Get that one out of here. That looks like garbage. Garbage. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to clean that one up. That is not good. Alrighty, here we go. Here we go. I might do something about that. Let's see. Let's see what I can do here. First, let's flatten it out. Alright. Oof. Is not going to work either. Tab is in the way, so that is too big. I need some smaller pliers. Hang on. Hang on. We're figuring it out. Let's see. Alright. Now I got it back. Oh, I am so good. Should have gone like that, but of course, things don't always go as you plan, right? There we go. Cut some of this extra off. Extra. Alright, let's follow that line all the way down. There she goes. Not too bad. Here's another one done. And another. Alright, let's start from the bottom. So now, this is the part I'm working on right here. No.
Do you know what the pattern is for this?
In a computer, we didn't make one. That is, so that is, let me see my, these numbers might not be right either, because I think he's printed it off multiple times. But we are working on this one, typical section. So we're working the two pieces here. This one is here. So he said they only want to do number 5 right now because those are the only ones that are set in stone of what's been built already and what he's measured. So I don't know what all the numbers are for this one yet. And then obviously we'll have to do those two eventually as well. They go. Are you talking about for this? Are you talking about your mutal? Your mutal goes like, it's down here. So it's something like that.
So we don't know for sure what this is.
Yeah. So this right here, that cove is the cove that's on there. Is this right? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. He hasn't given us that printout yet. Flip it over. Wait, what are you looking at? Oh, here. Yeah, right there. Like this goes like this. This is like this. And this goes. This code and that code are not the same. Well, he might have changed the number since we did that. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure, they said yesterday that might change the pattern. A little bigger. It looks almost spot on, because it's a little bit bigger. But if he changed the number since it's new, I mean, there might be some changes in that as well. So I'm not really sure. We'll have to wait till they get back from vacation on Monday. Are you back all week? Next week? sorry guys. I had to go and try to figure something out, and guess what? We didn't figure it out. And we won't until Monday. Alright, that little John's cut there. There we go. Now all I got's my code left. Grab these boys. There we go. And this. Oopsie. Sorry. All right. Uh-oh. This one's not scribed very well. That's all right. Ready. Oh, Bruce. All right, guys. Here's another one. All right, here's our last one, and then I'll go take you guys over, and we can bend them up. Michael Creech, it doesn't kill my forearms because I have lots of practice cutting metal. All right, so this is my last one. I will be taking this, or I'll be taking these over to the brake, the auto brake. I'll kind of show you guys the program we use, and then bend them all up. A little bit longer until I get. move you guys for a second. So I'm going to show you guys our program real quick. So this is our programming. This is all the bends we do, where the dots were on the pieces. I don't know if you could see the dots or not, but we line up the dots with each bend. And then after we get all through the thing, it'll kind of look like this shape right up here. So we will be running it. I'll put you guys down right here. And I'll be right back with my first piece. Here we go. This. All right, let's see. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Here we go. I'm going to put this extra piece in here just because the top of this, we need to set an offset. So the top of this is this offset we set. And then since this is smaller than the top, we need a little bit extra metal to make it have that full bend. We'll just line up our dots here. Clamp her down, bend it up. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but we have like directions basically over here, so you can follow those. Flipper. Flipper? I hardly know her. Oh, that is for one person watching this. Out of all 90 of you or so, that's for one person. Maybe one more bend and then kind of look down at it. These are supposed to be 90s, so it looks slightly over. So we're going to take it off. We're going to take off. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. So we should be on 5. Shove it in there, line the dots up, and you're home, baby. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Let me see if you can. Alright, you can't really. That's okay. Hardly know her. The tater, I knew. That was for you, buddy boy. But there's a column right here on our screen. All those bends were normal, so they're just hitting them at 90 or hitting them at whatever angle we want. Now this one says bump, so it's going to bend it a little bit, and it's going to give us like a curved bend to it. So we're just going to see where our fingers are. We got finger stops in the back. That's how I know where to put that to. The rest of them are dots, and then bump is always with the fingers at the back. So that first bend, you hit the back. There we go. that one. That's a little off. There we go. There we go. That's how it turns out when we bump it. Should be a 90. That's all right. That looks okay. Dot it up. Way over bent. Take a little bit out. Take it out. Alright, so we just did that way. I'm glad I noticed this right at the end, but this line means I was supposed to cut it off at a taper, so that's fun. That's nice. All right, let's go watch me fix it. Hey, Jim. Hey, Jim, you want to talk to Bruce? Yeah, Jim just commented.
No.
Yeah, he said, good to see you're doing a little work. Don't mess it up. Joke's on you, I just messed it up. Let's flip it around. All right, Jim. Here's Bruce.
Don't you have nothing better to do than watch us? Poor guy. Cut myself.
Yep, it's not surprising, not surprising. All right, well, Jim, time to get back to work. I did mess up, in fact, so I'm going to see if I can fix that. Let's see. So what I'm going to do, let's flip her back. What I'm going to do is measure how much that line was. It was 1/8. And I'll measure that down on the other side. All right, let's see. Okay. So I'll show you guys what I did. I took my line from that side and I had to transfer it over to this side. Now I'm going to take you guys over and we will cut it up. Whoa! All right, let's see if I can do this by myself. This end we're going to line up just even, and this end on that line, and there we go. Right as rain. Back to the brake for the last bend, of course. Surprise! Michael. goofed up yet again. I'll check all the other ones now. There we go, one finished part. Now I gotta see if it fits the rest of them. So we're going right here. Let's see, this is a minus, so the plus should go right here. Let's see. Just fit it right over top. Boy, severely underbent. That looks okay. Did I say under? Did I say under? Try it again. Is that under or over? That's overbent, silly goose. I don't know what I'm doing. That looks. So what I'm going to have to do for the next piece is I'm going to have to take even more out of that offset. Because all of those seem to be overbent. I think that'll do. That'll do, donkey. Need a little bit of mental focus. So I'm going to drink a little bit more Monster. Ooh, down to 19. Boys, we were just at like over 100. What's going on? All right, back to work. So let's do minus, not 12, minus 2. So pluses don't get chopped down, minuses get chopped down. That is probably why my codes don't look that good. Shocker. Get that out of here. All right. There we go. What am I doing? I forgot. Okay. That looks pretty good. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, this one is going to turn out good. I have a feeling. See, what had happened was I didn't follow my directions, and I flipped it over after 2 bends, but it needed to be after 3. So I goofed up a little bit. I'm just gonna move on to the next piece, and I'm gonna have to recut that one. I'm so good. Jim, you jinxed me. What am I doing?
All right. So fun.
All right. So yes, I goofed up. See how this one I flipped over, that one I didn't. So it's supposed to return back on itself. So I'm gonna have to remake the 6+ side. And I should probably keep this one so that way I know my lengths. So yeah, that's fun. Yeah, you guys probably come to me to just see me mess up like this, don't you? I feel like every live stream we've done so far, there's been a few up. And it's not been an 8. Golly. Alright, let's go see if it fits. Fits a little better, I suppose. A little more in here. Golly. How did that happen? I have no clue. Oh, sure. On to the next one. Let's not mess this one up. Gotta cut this one down.
Be right back.
Got it.
Love it. Love it or list it. See, I guess I'm hitting. So I suppose I'll do the clay. Sorry, y'all. Hey, look at that. Here's our corners right here. I can check it from here. Ooh. Whoa. Oh my golly. Even more. Let's see. It's gonna look so good when we come together. This is just gonna be great. I would say my last one was here, so flipper. What happened was, I see what I'm doing wrong. Well, hopefully. Hopefully. There we go. That looks a lot better. Checker. Alrighty. I'm gonna have to go down to that end and check it. Let's go. Alright. Let's check her down here. Plus here and a minus here. Just throw her in there. That looks okay. Good enough for government work. I'll be right back. Hang on. Hang on. All right, sorry for that, fellas. All right, on to the next one. So, I believe what I was doing, since I have -3 up here, which I'm gonna have to change. This is a little bigger, so we'll go to -2. What I need to do is when I get down to my bump, I need to add 2. And this one is already so high that I think it'll be alright. Alright, get it moving. Put this drawing in there. Find those fingers. There you go. Let's see here. Oh, geez Louise. My paper. It's dripping. Now, how am I supposed to check that when it's like that? Come on, stupid. You're on the right side. Still under, but not as bad. All right. That other. Take the next ending, other boy. There, and boys. Let's check it. Oh, that is spot on. check it. All right. Here we go. It's all over here. Nope. All right, this will probably be our last piece before we go on break. Bruce, can you give me a hand? Thinking plus 3.
What we do, do some juggling.
Yeah, those short ones.
Yeah,
But I had mine too. It was a little bit over, I think. I'm gonna switch it up here.
that's-
Yes. All right, we'll cut it. All right, still good? Some of these dots, once they get to the 3/4, some of them don't line up very well, so shove it all the way to the front, it'll go. Does it? Yeah, it doesn't go over. Still. Well, then we did 1, 2, 3. Still looks over, you think?
Yeah.
That's a 90. Mine looks a little over. We'll go to. What's going on, Bruce? What's going on? It's gonna hit. Some of them just don't. Some of them just don't hit. One of these things is gonna be like a week off for you. Eventually. But that's all. So. Don't tell me there are literally no fingers. How is there no fingers? Let's come down this way a hair. No, that one's short. Let me get a little, all right. Oos.
I can go down another. I have to do
Yeah, I'm just sliding under mine. I gotta just put something under it. Alright, that'll be, good, I suppose. Seems like junk nowadays, huh?
that dime in the center.
Oh, yeah. That makes more sense.
That looks like a bit better than that.
Yeah. That's all right. I'll play with them once I start putting them together. There's one dot almost right on the edge of the. You see it?
Not this one, but
No, there's two of them right next to each other, like 3/8 off.
Way down here.
There's three. Shoving as far as it should be. No, I don't really like it. Or about 2 inches up. We're gonna have to tell Mike. I think we did do 7/16 system.
Look at these.
Either 3/8, yeah. You see a little bit more room. They all pile up on it, start piling up on it.
If you don't get a 90, it's over 90, then you can't even get it in that.
Right.
Little bit. Other break by hand.
Does it work a little better?
Well, I won't have to try to put it in here with you guys.
Talking about your size of the lock. This one should be about an 1/8 off. Or 16th off. This one should be about an 1/8 off. That's how all the pieces are made, all along. Exactly like this.
Stick on the dots.
This one is a little, this one gives you room.
There you go, my friend.
Thank you. All right.
This scrap for me?
That is scrap, yeah, I borrowed it. Alright, let's go on lunch. Alright guys, we'll be right back. I'll set a video up for you guys so you can not be bored while we're not here. So alright. Enjoy.
I found the perfect opportunity to confront him. He came out of the back real skeptical, so I just had to play it off. I could barely keep a smile off my face as he reached over for his things.
Hang on.
God. I might have gotten in over my head with this point on. Your move, brother. Okay. Oh, my God. Ever since he broke my chair, I've been planning this one, so I bet some scrap up into the gym. I had to wait a couple days, but I finally got it. Gotcha. You can't get out, dude. What the? Ball's in your court. probably a 6 inch. You're not gonna believe this. Just watch. So I was replacing some drywall in this bathroom, and I cut the wall open, and all these toys just start falling out. I mean, out of everything I've seen in this house, this has got to be the strangest one. Is it weird if I take these toys for my kids? What'd you do?
When you're tired of working, so you hide inside the work. Coated. Gotta make the best
Did you know that you can make it warmer by adding some metal, rivets, a tube of caulk? Just a touch of spray paint to an industrial size fluid. Turn it on, put 25 minutes on the timer, and wait. When you go to take it out, don't forget to oven it. It will come. Now you have it. Oh, this is supposed to be that small.
Hey Bruce, pull 9 inches. Right there. Close.
Third big shot, 9 inches.
Rename. Yeah. Pull 9 inches. So close. Hey boss man, pull 9 inches. Yeah, do it. It's not a trick. Pull 9 inches. No, pull 9 inches. I'm pulling the dark. Pull 9 inches, would ya? You want more? You want more?
I support this guy in the shop for advice. Watch what happens next.
You know, Bruce, you've been doing this for a while. Do you have any tips or tricks that you could teach me so I can get as good as you? There's nothing you don't got any words of advice?
Okay. As a construction worker, we like our energy drinks. Boss man came up with the idea of taste testing each one and trying to match each flavor to what we think it is. Honestly, this is harder than it looks. Drinking all of them, they all taste so similar. It's just slight differences that will get you. All of us thought we would get Red Bull and Monster right away, but we haven't had the other three, so those ones are going to be the tricky ones. Just like I said, Red Bull and Monster.
He was so close to getting his 13 correct, but he decided to switch back.
Right off the bat, I was
was so confident, but the more I drank, the more cloudy it got.
I could remember what some of them tasted like, but I just couldn't put them in the right spot. So I took them all down and tried again.
2 for 2. 3 for 3. These last two were so close I had to guess.
Stretched out, and got us pretty good at the very end. Nobody got time for that. People go home, buy a knob. Stretched out, and got us pretty good.
Alright. See you later. Have fun at work. I found the perfect opportunity to confront him. He came out of the bathroom real skeptical, so I just had to play it off. I could barely keep a smile off my face as he reached over for his snips. God. I might have gotten it over my head with this break. German brother. Ever since he broke my chair, I've been cramping this one, so I bent some strap up there in June. I had to wait a couple days, but I finally got it. You can't get out, dude. What the? Ball's in your court. Let's see who can come closest to 6 inches. I know 6 inches. Alright, thought you could beat 6 inches. Yeah, probably 6 inches. You're not gonna believe this. Just watch. So I was replacing some drywall in this bathroom, and I cut the wall open, and all these toys just start falling out. I mean, out of everything I've seen in this house, this has got to be the strangest one. Is it weird if I take these toys for my kids? What do you do?
POV. When you're tired of working, so you hide inside the work. Pro tip. Gotta be clean before you
My head is metal, rivets, but you were caught. Just a touch is free. It's an industrial size. Turn it on. 25 minutes on the timer. When you go to take it out, don't forget the oven. It will run. Not
in the shop for advice. Watch what happens next.
You've been doing this for a while. Maybe there's any tips or tricks that you can teach me so I can get as good as you. There's nothing you don't got any words of advice.
As a construction worker, we like our energy drinks. Boss man came up with the idea of taste testing each one and trying to match each flavor to what we think it is. Honestly, this is harder than it looks. Drinking all of them, they all taste so similar. It's just slight differences that get you. All of us thought we would get Red Bull and Monster right away, but we haven't had the other three, so those ones are going to be the tricky ones. Just like I said, Red Bull and Monster.
He was so close to getting his 13th correct, but he decided to switch back. Right off the bat, I was so confident, but the more I drank, the more cloudy it got.
I could remember what some of them tasted like, but I just couldn't put them in the right spot. So I took them all down and tried again.
2 for 2. 3 for 3. These last two were so close, I had to guess.
You stretch it out to be kind of straight like this. Come to the very end. Nobody got time for that. Stick it through a hole, tie a knot. You stretch it out to be kind of straight.
All right. See you later. Have fun at work. I found the perfect opportunity to prank him. He came out of the bathroom real skeptical, so I just had to play it off. I could barely keep a smile off my face as he reached over for his snips. Got him. I might have gotten in over my head with this prank one. Your move, brother. This rookie doesn't know what he's getting into. Okay. Oh, my tip. You really hurt myself. Okay. You got me. Ever since he broke my chair, I've been planning this one, so I bent some scrap up into a jam. I had to wait a couple days, but I finally got it. Gotcha. Good luck, dude. You can't get out, dude. What the? Ball's in your court. Hey, Nate. Let's see who can cut closest to 6 inches. I know what 6 inches is.
Alright, thought you could beat me. See 6 inches?
I got 6 inches off.
Yeah. Probably a 6 inches more.
You're not gonna believe this. Just watch. So I was replacing some drywall in this bathroom, and I cut the wall open, and all these toys just start falling out. I mean, out of everything I've seen in this house, this has got to be the strangest one. Is it weird if I take these toys for my kids?
What'd you do? What was it about? Oh boy. What's up? No! Oh. Safety first.
Pro tip, gotta make sure every place is safe.
Did you know that you can make a dormer by adding some metal, rivets, a tube of caulk, and just a touch of spray paint to an industrial size oven? Turn it on, put 25 minutes on the timer, and wait. When you go to take it out, don't forget your oven mitts, because it will get hot. Now you have a beautiful dormer.
I don't think the choice is supposed to be that small. That small.
Hey Bruce, pull 9 inches. Right there. Close.
Return big shot, 9 inches.
Yeah. Hey Nate.
Yeah.
Pull 9 inches. So close. Hey boss man, pull 9 inches. Yeah, do it. It's not a trick, just pull 9 inches. No, pull 9 inches. I'm pulling it done. Pull 9 inches, would ya? You want more? You want more?
I asked the oldest guy in the shop for advice. Watch what happens next.
You know, Bruce, you've been doing this for a while. Do you think there's any tips or tricks that you could teach me so I can get as good as you? There's nothing? You don't got any words of advice? Okay.
As a construction worker, we like our energy drinks. Boss man came up with the idea of taste testing each one and trying to match each flavor to what we think it is. Honestly, this is harder than it looks. Drinking all of them, they all taste so similar. It's just slight differences that will get you. All of us thought we would get Red Bull and Monster right away, but we haven't had the other three, so those ones are going to be the tricky ones. Just like I said, Red Bull and Monster.
Nate was so close to getting his 13 correct, but he decided to switch it back.
Right off the bat, I was so confident, but the more I drank, the more cloudy it got. I could remember what some of them tasted like, but I just couldn't put them in the right spot. So I took them all down and tried again.
2 for 2. 3 for 3. These last two were so close I had to guess.
You stretched out, be kind of straight like this. Come to the very end.
Nobody got time for that. Stick it through a hole, tie a knot. Good to go.
You stretched out, be kind of straight.
All right. See you later. Have fun at work. I found the perfect opportunity to prank me. He came out of the bathroom real skeptical, so I just had to play it off. I could barely keep a smile off my face as he reached over for his snips. Got him. I might have gotten in over my head with this prank war. Your move, brother.
This really doesn't know what he's getting into.
Okay. Oh, my tip. You're really hurt myself. Okay.
Ever since he broke my chair, I've been planning this one, so I've bent some scrap up into a jam. I had to wait a couple days, but I finally got it. Gotcha. Good luck, dude. You can't get out, dude. What the?
Ball's in your court.
Solid computer.
Let's see who can come closest to 6 inches.
Solid. All right, guys. I'm back. That was supposed to be the brick video, but it obviously didn't work. So let me readjust, and then we can try and put some corners together. All right. Here we go. Let me turn this junk off. Oh boy. So I need this, and all this stuff is put away. All right. So now what we do is we take our part that we just bent up. Let's start with the little ones first. Take an 8. And then we've got an 8. So both these are labeled 8. These ones have tabs, so I'm going to have to bend those real quick. That one. Like this. Tight. If it ain't tight, it ain't right. Since it's an inside or outside 90, got to make sure those are 45. So. There's that. I'm going to kinkle this edge just a hair. All right. Then what we want to do is kind of just put this all together. Oh, forgot one. All right. Get the tape set up. Tools. Slide everything together. Hopefully it fits. That one's well. Golly, I'm missing a step. What I gotta do is take the plastic off. I'm gonna take a bit of the plastic off. Pull it over on itself, so it stays out of the way. There's that one. Alright. Let's see if you can see this. So we got some pieces right here that are not mitered, and then this one is mitered. So we want this one to go over top of this one. Alright. Let's see if we can get you guys a better angle. There we go. So we're just trying to kind of cheat yourself if you want. Try to bend those down just a hair. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a clamp down on this corner, so that way we can keep that right where it's supposed to be. Alright, now we're cooking. Probably have my tools ready. Right. Let's get to getting, I suppose. Boy, oh boy. You know what, I might do this one first. Whoa. Sorry, guys. down a bit. All right, I gotta get this together. Let's be cut. I need greenies. And boy, that looks so good. Oh, come on. My tab back. Surprise. This always happens. All right. Let's try her again. Oh yeah. Check to make sure we're through the back. There we go. Idaho. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. We'll get to that one. Sure. now we just gotta tap over the cove. Alright, and then it sits on the building just like that. Boom. There we go. Alright guys, that was fun for me. Showed you guys how we bend up corners and all that. So we will catch you next time. Thanks.